What is up, foodie fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to our foodie world where we bring you the simplest homemade recipe. We are back again with another video, and guess what? I chanced on a tweet recently which says some medical researchers were having a research and bought a couple of plantain chips from hawkers all over the streets and tested them. There were traces of feces on each bag they tested. Guys, I'm not coming to get cholera because I bought plantain chips on the street. So yeah, I'm going to make mine at home. And guess what? I'm kind enough to teach you guys how to make it. Stay tuned and let's get right into the video. For today's recipe, we'll be needing only 3 ingredients: some plantain, salt, and oil to fry. You can use unripe plantain if you want the yellowish one, and if you want the sweet, darker one, you use ripe plantain. So I'll start off by peeling my plantain, and then I would show you different techniques I use in cutting my plantain before frying. Before peeling my plantain, I wash it thoroughly with some water to make sure there is no dirt on the plantain before I peel. And then after peeling, I use the back of the knife to treasure it. I can't tell what brofum. Leave it in the comment section down below if you know. My first technique for cutting the plantain is using a knife. You have to slice it as thin as possible using a knife. This process is too stressful for me. I ain't got time for that. So I want the easy way out. I have this thing here which came with some other like cutting stuff. So this is fast. Like you can just do it like this straight away when the oil is hot, and then it will just fry. Or you cut it down and then you put it in the oil straight away. Option 3 is to use your grater. If you have this or the triangular one, the stainless steel type, you just check out the blade, that side that looks like this, and then you use it to cut. This is also pretty fast. Charlie, we don't have time, so anything that would make our cooking fast and easy, that's what we go for, you know. My final option is, you see when you buy it in traffic, it's long, like they have the longer types. So if you have this kind of knife, you use it to cut it like this. This one too is pretty fast, but you need to like be careful not to cut yourself. So as you can tell, this recipe is very simple and easy to make, and it's pretty fast as well. The hardest part is the cutting process, and if you have all these tools that I told you about, it makes the cutting faster. So you go ahead and then heat your oil in your frying pan, and then you add your plantains. You just have to make sure they don't stick to each other, and then you keep stirring them so that it doesn't get burnt, and then it like evenly fries as well. When you put your plantains in the oil fresh, the bubbles are like really aggressive. For you to know that it's ready, you see that it will be crispy, and then like the bubbles reduce drastically. You like the bubbles reduce, as you can see here, the bubbles have reduced drastically. That's how you know that it's ready. Just line a plate or a tray with a paper towel, and then when you take it out, you put it on it, and then after putting it like on the paper towel, all that you have to do is to sprinkle some salt on it, and then like you mix it up. When you sprinkle the salt on it whilst it's like hot, that's when like you get the salt to enter well. So as you can tell here, I just sprinkle some salt on it and then mix it up. The advantage here is when you make it at home, you can control the salt to your taste and preference. You get it?
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it.
So here I demonstrate that like you can just cut them and put it in the fire straight away if you are not using a knife. If you have this, that's the advantage, and it makes it fast. So this is how our ripe plantain ones turned out, and we have the unripe plantain here as well. So if you made it this far, I just saved you from catching cholera, and you haven't subscribed to the channel, you don't share my videos with your friends and family and your enemies, God will judge you. Thank you so much for watching. Until I come your way next time, I hope you enjoy this recipe. See ya.